my channel, T.E.R Teachers Consultancy. I am Terina. In today's video, I will be talking about end of service gratuity here in the UAE, what it is, are you entitled to it, and when do you get it? So if you are a teacher, a nurse, a doctor, you are a janitor, you are a nanny, whatever field you're working in here in the UAE, whether you are working in finance, whether you're working in the business sector, end of service gratuity is something that you need to know about. So if you're interested, watch this video to the end and remember to subscribe, like, and leave a comment. One of the most important benefits for employees here in the UAE is end of service gratuity pay. Gratuity is a monetary compensation given at the end of the service to an employee by his or her employer. Calculation of the gratuity will depend on the type of contract that you have, whether it's a limited or unlimited contract. Or your end of service gratuity will even depend on whether you resigned or you were terminated. Let's take a minute and discuss the type of contract, limited and unlimited, as it regards to your end of service gratuity pay. Under a limited contract, there is no entitlement to gratuity if the service is less than 1 year. So for service more than 1 year but less than 5 years, the end of service gratuity will be calculated by 21 working days times the number of years spent with the company. So for example, if you have worked for the company for 4 years, your gratuity will be 4 times 21 working days, okay? And most of the times, if not all the time, gratuity is paid on the base salary. So that is the salary not including allowances such as housing, utilities, and other things like that. But at the end of the day, as I always say, do your own research, and you can also speak to your HR managers. So especially for my teacher friends, my colleagues here on YouTube, make sure that you know what this end of service gratuity is and how it will affect you. It is also very important for you to understand and to know the type of contract that you have, whether your contract is a limited contract or it is an unlimited contract. Let's talk about gratuity as it relates to the unlimited contract. On service less than 1 year, the employee is not entitled to any gratuity, similar to the limited contract. On service of more than 1 year but less than 3 years, the employee is entitled to 1/3, okay, 1/3 of the basic salary. On service of more than 3 years but less than 5 years, the employee is entitled to 2/3 of the basic salary times the number of years served. I'll be sharing the links for some articles that you can go and do some more reading and do your own research so you can learn more about gratuity pay, the different types of contract, and how this impacts you. Okay, so at the end of your service with your employer, the company that you're working for, the school that you're working for, once you work 12 consecutive months or you work more than 1 year, you are entitled to end of service gratuity. You can also go on the UAE labor law official website. You can do your own research, and as I always say, guys, read. Don't just take my word for it. Do your own reading, and you can also speak to your HR manager as well, or your line manager at your school, and make sure you're also reading your contract. Make sure you understand the terms and conditions of your contract. I made a video already about the labor law and all of that. If you don't understand your contract, get someone to help you to understand it. I know the terminologies, it can be overhead sometimes, but it's important for you to understand what you're signing to and the benefits that comes with your job. So for all my teacher friends who are actively looking for jobs here in the UAE, I wish you all the best. And when you get those interviews and you pass the interview, you get an offer letter, listen to me. End of service gratuity will be listed as one of the benefits in your offer letter. So see you next time on another video. Remember to like, share, and comment. Let me know what you think or what you understand about end of service gratuity. Remember, click the links in the description box and do your own